right. Good morning. It is December. Crap. What day is it? December 4th. And it is also a little after 8 in the morning. And just got to the office, just trying to make some money in the options market, and not doing so hot right now, but that's okay. Couple of quick stories. So the other day, my dad and I, we got these really cool, if I can get it, ham radios. And so this thing, it's like super complicated. It's got a million buttons. And I'm a super novice at it, but I figured out how to use it the other night, and I connected to a repeater. A repeater is like a tower on top of a mountain, and you can connect to it, and then other people connect to it, and you can all talk to each other. And I turned it on, and there was a bunch of people talking, and it's like a club or something in my area, and they're all checking in and doing trivia and stuff like that. And it was the funniest thing. We kept hearing these noises. It was like, and I wasn't sure if it was the radio or not. And it turns out it wasn't. It was some people messing, trolling all these people. And, they were slinging some insults, and people were getting really heated, but it was quite entertaining to listen to. And I'm thinking that must happen quite often. That, or I was just lucky that night and happened to tune in at the perfect time, but it was quite hilarious. And you actually need a license to say anything on this high-powered walkie-talkie. And whenever you're done saying something, you have to say your call sign. And it makes sense that that's the case because people need to know who you are. And there's a registered database, and someone can look up your call sign and find out who you are and whatnot. And I was just joking around with my dad saying, the reason they have this whole licensing system is probably just to cut down on the level of trolling happening, because I can imagine it gets pretty frustrating when you're trying to have a serious conversation and somebody's making fart noises. So I thought that was pretty funny. Let's see, what else? That was kind of maybe a life lesson or something here somewhere. One of the guys in my mastermind group he's kind of stuck at the moment, and he's looking for the answer. And he doesn't really know what the question is, but he's looking for the answer. And he's analyzing all these successful people and trying to figure out how they think and what they do differently that he's not doing. And when I read that thought, my first thought was, he probably already knows the answer. He just is looking for another one because he doesn't really like that answer. And I think, one of the answers is, I think most of us know what we need to do to reach the next level or to meet our goals or whatever. We know what we need to do, and we know what we need not do. And it's typically very unsexy and not very exciting at all. We need to do less of those little tiny things that don't move us towards our goals, and more of those little tiny things that do move us to our goals. So, if the middle of the day when you should be working, if you're on your phone, dinking around, watching YouTube like me, then those are the little things that are delaying you reaching your goals. What I should be doing are those little annoying, tedious things that might not be that exciting because I've done them a million times, but every time I do it, it takes me a little bit closer. So, moral of the story, I think a lot of us know what we need to do, so we just need to accept that and do it instead of constantly looking for something else. So anyways, I was a little late getting to the office today, so I got to get to work, but thanks for tuning in. And what do I always say? Be grateful for what you have. Do something nice for somebody else today, and I'll see you in the next one.